All right, guys, in this next problem, we're asked to do a couple of things, and the first thing we're asked to do is find a point that is shared by 3 lines. And looking in the diagram, what we see here is that point C, smack dab in the middle, has 3 lines that intersect through it. Therefore, point C is the correct answer. All right, now this next one, we're asked to find 3 points on the same line. So 3 points on the same line. Looking over at the figure, I need to find a line that has 3 points on it. All right, and the only line that has 3 points on it is the line that passes through points G, C, and D. So I'd write those points down, put a comma in between each point, G, C, and D. Cool. Let's go ahead and locate 4 different rays. So I'm going to actually go in a different order this time. I'm going to start on the outside of the figures and move inward. So starting at point D, my ray will pass through point G. Starting at D, passing through G, put my ray on top. Starting at B, passing through F, and placing a ray on top. All right, let's see. Starting at A, passing through E. I'll put a comma here. Starting at A, passing through E. Put my ray on top. Cool. And then finally, let's say, hey, you know what? Starting at G, passing through D. G, D, starting at G, passing through D. Cool, so now we have 4 different rays, and there are plenty of more in the figure to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and fix that 4 real quick. So that's 4 different rays. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more room here. Okay, so in this last one, we're asked to find 4 different names for the same line segment. So this might sound tricky. All right, so let's locate one line segment. That's all we need to do so far. Well, I see that there's a starting point at F and an ending point at C, and that will be my line segment. And the first way I'll represent it is line segment F, C, starting at F, ending at C. These are my 2 endpoints. And a second way to represent this would be just reversing the order of the letters. So line segment C, F. Cool. So there are 2 names so far for the same line segment. But what about the other 2? Well, we don't always have to use a bar to represent the line segment above. We can actually choose to write the word line segment. So I would write line segment FC, or the other way to write it, I would write line segment CF. And I'll raise the screen in just a second here. CF. All right. So now we have those that line segment named 4 different ways. Cool stuff, guys. See you in the next videos.